Hello, folks. It's me again. I have not done any packing of this stuff at all. Um, I am going to pack it up. We are still going to move. I think round one, like I said, we'll be getting all of these little figures and people up and off the layout. All these guys, obviously, all these guys in here. And yeah, what's going to happen is, whoops, excuse me. Um, so they're all going to be pulled off, and I bought these cool things at Michael's. Let me unswoop out here. All right, uh, these guys, little jewelry storage cases for beads and whatnot. And what I'm going to do, they're all compartmentalized, if you can see that or not. Got a couple of these, and they're all, the people are going to go in here. So I think I'm going to try to do it by segment. So I'm going to have, all my harbor people in one spot, all the worker type people, like all these guys over here, the little worker bee guys that are doing their little jobs in here, and back here, all those guys are going to go into another container or another section at least, probably. And then little things like people from this area, Soikaze area, and people from um, Shizuka here. They'll all be put into their separate containers, and the little specialty guys like motorcycles and bicycles and all that will be in another spot. And I'm just going to group them all there, and then when I need to put them back on the layout years from now, I'll be able to kind of do that and just do it by order. So that's phase one. Phase two, I think, is going to be taking all these little things like, this little specialty guy and my little specialty vending area here and all those items and packing those up and just basically working from smallest to largest. All the cars will come off, they'll get put somewhere, and then start taking off all the buildings. And once all those are off, pack up all the trains, obviously, and then the track, and just try to save as much as I can. I did use caulking material this time. You can see some of it here. And the nice thing about this is you can't really tell here, but it holds the track in place, but you can see it's going to be very easy to pull this up. The other material I used was like a super duper glue, and that was not easy to pull up at all. So I'm not doing that again. But yeah, the caulking material is much easier to work with. And then boxes of buildings are going to be done. Like I'll probably pull off all the Senkei buildings, all these kind of guys, the paper kits, and really make sure they're taken care of. This guy, because they're very crushable. But then other guys like this, I think this is Kato, Kato buildings, they can be stacked and things like that, and just try to cut down on the breakage where I can. But not looking forward to it. Not looking forward to this process at all. But yeah, that's the update. I have a wife and kids are going out of town next week. So what I will most likely end up doing is doing the majority of this work then. So I'm packing up all my other office items, and I'll just start like really doing a deep dive. Pour myself a whiskey and start packing, because it's not going to be super fun. But I'm trying to keep my eye on the prize, which would be, hey, what if I move into a new spot and I'm able to really kind of branch out a little bit instead of doing these concentric loop kind of things. If I can get something where I get from point A to point B, cover a little more area, run around a room or something like that. That would be really nice. And then I also want to save up and address the backgrounds, do some planning there as well, and get those up before doing a lot of my heavy work. So stuff like that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, all this stuff is going to be essentially boxed up and put into a one of those pods. We're doing a kind of a two-part move, and so this stuff will be boxed up, put in a pod, and then once we settle in our final place, then I'll look at busting it out. So that's the update for now. Short, sweet, to the point. And yeah, I hope all of you are having a good start to your summer, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.